Are you feeling overwhelmed? Like life just keeps knocking you down, no matter how hard you try? If you're facing a mountain of problems, I want you to listen closely to this story. I promise by the end, you'll see your struggles in a whole new light. In a part of town where dreams often get forgotten, lived a 19-year-old named Leo. Leo didn't have much, but he had a huge dream: to become a civil engineer. He wanted to build bridges, not just out of steel and concrete, but for his family, to lift them out of their constant financial hardship. He imagined a future where his parents wouldn't have to worry about bills, where his younger siblings could have everything they needed. This dream was his fuel. His life was a whirlwind of motion. Before the sun even thought about rising, Leo was already out, delivering newspapers on his old, creaky bicycle. Then he'd rush to his college classes, trying to absorb every single word his professors said. Afternoons were for tutoring younger kids in the neighborhood, earning just enough to help with groceries. Evenings were spent helping his mom with chores around their small apartment. And when the whole city was asleep, a single light would burn in his window. That was Leo, hunched over his engineering textbooks, studying until his eyes couldn't stay open any longer. His discipline was incredible. He was running a marathon every single day, fueled by pure determination and love for his family. He believed that if he just worked hard enough, if he just pushed a little more, he could outrun their poverty and build the future he envisioned. Then, one day, the ground beneath his feet crumbled. His father, a factory worker for over 20 years, came home with a look Leo had never seen before, a look of utter defeat. The factory had downsized, and his father's job was gone. Just like that, the family's only stable source of income vanished. The weight of the world, which already felt heavy on Leo's shoulders, suddenly became crushing. The pressure intensified overnight. Leo took on even more work. He started washing cars on weekends, doing yard work for neighbors, anything he could find to bring in a few extra dollars. He was exhausted, stretched thin, and sleeping even less. But no matter how many odd jobs he took, it was like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it. The bills kept piling up, and the pantry shelves grew barer. The bright, hopeful future he was working so hard for started to feel like a distant, impossible fantasy. To make matters worse, the people around him started planting seeds of doubt. His friends, who were also struggling, would say things like, "Leo, be realistic. Dreams like yours aren't for people like us. We're born to struggle. Just get a steady job, any job, and forget about this engineering fantasy." At first, he ignored them, but hearing it day after day, while seeing his own efforts fail to make a difference, started to wear him down. The fire in his eyes began to dim. The voice of doubt grew louder than the voice of his dream. For the first time in his life, Leo started to lose hope. He felt trapped, defeated, and utterly alone. One afternoon, feeling completely lost, Leo walked aimlessly until he found himself at the bottom of a large hill on the edge of town. At the top, there was a small, quiet monastery he'd heard about. Desperate for a sign, for any kind of answer, he climbed. There, he found an old monk sitting peacefully, watching the city below. Seeing the raw despair on Leo's face, the monk gestured for him to sit. Leo couldn't hold it in any longer. He poured out his heart, his dreams, his family's struggles, the crushing weight of failure, and his fading hope. The monk listened patiently, his gaze never wavering. When Leo finished, the monk didn't offer words of comfort or easy solutions. Instead, he gave him a strange task. "For the next 10 days, the monk said calmly, "I want you to come here every morning and find the pigeon A's nest in that old oak tree. And I want you to destroy it. Do not ask why. Just do it." Leo was confused. It felt cruel and pointless. But he was so desperate. He agreed. The next morning, he found the nest, a delicate little home of twigs and leaves, and with a heavy heart, he pulled it apart. It felt wrong. The day after, he returned, and to his surprise, the pigeon had already rebuilt it. Again, he destroyed it. Day after day, the cycle repeated. Leo would tear it down, and the next morning, the nest would be back, perfectly woven, as if to defy him. The task was emotionally draining. He felt like a monster, destroying this little creature's home over and over again. On the 10th and final day, Leo climbed the hill and stood before the tree. He saw the newly built nest, a testament to the pigeon's tireless work. He looked at it, then at his hands, and he just couldn't do it. He couldn't destroy it one more time. He went to the monk, his voice trembling with emotion. "I can't do it. Please, just tell me why. Why did you make me do this horrible thing?" The monk smiled gently. "The lesson wasn't for the pigeon, my child," he explained. "It was for you." "What did the pigeon do every single time you destroyed its home?" Leo thought for a moment. "It rebuilt it," he said softly. "Exactly," the monk replied. "It never gave up. It didn't sit and cry about its loss. It didn't curse the force that destroyed its work. It simply started over, twig by twig, leaf by leaf. That pigeon, Leo, is a teacher. Life will do to your dreams what you did to that nest. It will tear them down. It will crush your efforts, break your spirit, and scatter your hope. But your true strength is not measured by whether you fall. It is measured by your willingness to rebuild, again and again and again. The ability to rise after you've been knocked down, that is the only success that truly matters." The monk's words hit Leo like a lightning bolt. It was a profound realization. He had been so focused on the fact that he was failing, he hadn't seen the power in his own persistence. He had been so focused on the destruction, he'd missed the beauty of the reconstruction. Leo walked down that hill a different person. Nothing in his life had actually changed. His family was still broke. He still had to work those same exhausting jobs. He had no money, no new support, no easy path forward. But he had something far more valuable. He had his faith back. He had a renewed resilience. The mountain of problems in front of him hadn't shrunk, but his belief in his ability to climb it had grown immensely. He understood now. Success isn't about having a life free of problems. It's not about never getting knocked down. True success is found in the heart of the struggle. It's in the quiet decision to get back up, to gather the broken pieces of your dream, and to start building again, even when your hands are tired and your spirit is weary. It's about becoming like that pigeon, relentlessly rebuilding your nest, no matter how many times life tries to tear it down. So, if you're going through a tough time right now, remember Leo and the pigeon. Your struggles are not a sign that you're meant to fail. They are an opportunity to build your strength, to prove your resilience. See every setback not as a wall, but as a chance to learn how to rebuild, stronger than before. Keep getting up. Keep rebuilding. Your persistence is your greatest power. Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that can help you on your journey. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.